everyone, how are you all doing? I am chef and author Dipna Anand here in London, and the weather's not too great today in London. It's quite cold and quite misty. We're having on and off rain. So apart from that, all is good, and of course we are all in lockdown. Hi everyone, hi all of you that have tuned in. Great to have you with us. Hi, who do we have? Shopi, hi, how are you doing? Savita is in the house, great stuff. So today I am going to be making with you one of actually my favorites, and I have to say my mum came up with this title. We're making a Paneer Pataka just because this dish looks absolutely amazing on a plate. My favorite. Dipna Anand, hi Karni, how are you? Shruti, hi, Jyoti's in the house. Neetu, Indu, wow, great stuff. So lots of you are ready. So what I'm going to do is switch on my heat. So let's get straight on to the cooking. So for Paneer Pataka, first of all, we need to have all of our mise en place and our preparation ready. So I've done all my prep. And what I've also done is for you guys is written the recipe and the method, so you know exactly what to do when you are recreating this dish. So you can find that on this page itself, and I will also post it on my social media pages. Looking good. Hi Manjula, Namesh is in the house. How are you doing? Great stuff. So Paneer Pataka. My pan is heating. I have some olive oil here, which I'm going to get into my pan. So I just want to make sure you can see me and you can see my pan. So olive oil is in like so. And now I have some paneer cubes. So I've cut them about 2 centimeters. Rajendra, hi, I can see you. Great stuff. Good to have all of you in the house. So just heating my oil. Now, Paneer Pataka is one of those dishes that really you can enjoy any time of the day. Brunch, lunch, dinner, anytime, as a snack even, but it's quite a generous snack. So I'm using plain tortillas for this. So I'm going to make a mixture from paneer, or I should say a stir fry from paneer, and then I'm going to heat these tortillas with my favorite. I managed to get hold of some Amul ghee here in London. Great stuff. So my oil is heated, and what I'm going to do is go straight in with my paneer cubes that I've diced just into 2 centimeter cubes. So if I can just show you about that size. Now, you may choose to do them in small triangles if you like. You might want to have rectangles. That's absolutely fine. Hi, who is this? Mr. Chef Arvind, Sonal Shah, Nandita, Anita. Hi, how are you all doing? Guys, any questions? I will do my best to answer any questions that I can whilst we are doing the cooking. Now, the beauty of this dish is that it's quick and it's easy to cook up, especially when you've done all the prep. So I've cut my paneer already. I've chopped my peppers. So I've done pretty much all my prep, and then the cooking is just made easier. So I'm going to put my heat on a little bit of a higher setting, then it's already on. So what I'm doing right now is just getting my paneer nice and golden brown in that oil. So just going to give it some color, and while it's coloring I can speak to all of you. Hi Rita from Delhi, great stuff, good to see you all. Great. So like I said, today in London it's a little bit misty, it's quite rainy, it's raining on and off. The weather's not too great, but hey, we have to be in good spirits, and when we have food we don't have anything to complain about. Great stuff. So I am just cooking my paneer cubes in the oil until they're nice and golden. So I'm sure you can all see that. I'm sure you can all hear me well. Just tell me. Hi from Mumbai. We have Mumbai in the house. Hi Marti Bhatia, Shifali. What's the name of the dish? The name of my dish is Paneer Pataka. And I was just saying, thank you, Sonu, for clarifying that. And I was just saying, the fact that this dish looks like a proper pataka on the plate or on the presentation board, which is how I'm going to present it, is why I've named it this, given it this name. My mum actually came up with this. So when I showed her, she was like, oh, that looks like a pataka dish. And you know, I thought, you know what? That's great. Why don't we just call it that name? So I've got my heat on a medium. You can see my paneer cubes are just beginning to golden brown. And what I'm also going to do at this stage, because we don't want to overcook our paneer, so I'm going to lower the heat a little bit, just slightly. And I'm also going to go in with my garlic. So I finely chopped some garlic cloves. I'm going to go straight in with my garlic cloves. Like I said, you can find this recipe under the video, and I'll repost on my social media. So I'm on all the social media channels. Please do go ahead and follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on my new YouTube channel. Please give me a follow if you like my style. Hi from Bandra. Who is this from Bandra? Perrin from Bandra. Thank you so much. Shubhani Gupta. Did I get your name right? Hi from Pune. My goodness. All regions of India in the house. This is fantastic. Right, my paneer is actually colouring really well, and what I'm doing is giving it a toss because I want to evenly colour it from all sides. And my burner is quite naughty sometimes because they are quite vicious and fast, these portable burners. What I'm going to do is actually move it a little bit forward so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, I think you can see it a little bit better now. Yeah, perfect. Great stuff. And I'm going to go in with my green chilies. This is finely chopped green chili. Again, this is up to you. You don't have to add chili if you don't want to. You can just leave it, you know, I wouldn't say bland, but you can leave it without the spice if you wish, especially if you are having this with the kids as well. So I'm also going to go in at this stage with my soya sauce. Give it a nice sizzle as well. Great stuff, and a nice flavour as well. And you don't want to overpower this with seasoning either, because the sauces on top that we're going to be adding are going to do all the talking. So we are going to now go in with some peppers that I've just paisaned, diced like this. Oh, Lucknow is in the house. Hi, Vinod. Pamela, how are you doing? So go in with the peppers. I'm going to also go in with some spring onions. I'm going to save a few for garnish, so I'm not going to go in with all of them. Give that a mix. And what I want to add at this stage as well is some white pepper, really to flavour this pataka as well as we can. Like I said, it's not a dish that is fully overpowered, but you do want to add nice flavours and also a little bit of salt as well. So let me go ahead and add a little touch of salt. Not too much because we have added the soya sauce and that has a seasoning and obviously the saltiness taste. What I also have here is some corn flour. Now I'm going to need about 3 tablespoons of water in my corn flour, and just gone ahead and added that. I'm going to give that a mix, and what that's going to do is help my sauce thicken a little bit. So not too much, but give it like a nice sauce-like consistency, which is exactly what we want. I also have my special garam masala here. Wow, this is cooking really well, and you can just see now, let me show you a close-up. You can just see my garlic is beginning to go nice and crispy, pataka style. Right, let's go in with our garam masala, just a touch. Now garam masala, especially my one, has all the flavors and the tastes and that spice that we need. So you, like I said, you don't want to overpower this with too many spices. That is looking so good already, almost like a stir-fry dish. And you can add, you know, mushrooms to this. You can add some aubergine if you have any sweet corn lying around. So really, anything you please, or you know, anything that you want to add to this stir-fry makes it really, really nice and perfect. Who else do we have? Watching your recipe sounds yummy. Thank you, Shubhang Gupta, Priyanka Verma. Sonu is asking, yes, I am Dipna. Someone saying they like my house. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm going to go in now with the corn flour and water mixture. The reason you add water is just because you don't want the corn flour to go lumpy. So I'm going to add my corn flour mixture into there just to create a nice stir-fry style sauce dish. Can you see it's just thickened that really, really well? That is looking good already. Like I said, the paneer doesn't take long at all. Who else do we have in the house? Sushila, what are you making? So I am making a paneer pataka that I'm going to put in tortilla. So it's basically a pan-fried paneer it on top of my tortilla, like an open wrap, and then you have lovely sauces on the top of that. Now let me tell you a little bit about my background. So here in London, I have a restaurant called The Brilliant. My dad and his brother opened The Brilliant in 1975 here in Southall, which is where I live. So yeah, it's been running for more than 45 years, so we have a strong history behind us. My grandfather actually opened the first Brilliant restaurant, nightclub and hotel back in Kenya, Nairobi. So we are Kenyan Asians. Who's saying, oh, Kalpana is saying it's tempting me. Great work. I am from, someone is asking, so I'm from London. I was born in, the UK. Really impressed that you have written all the ingredients with the recipe already. Thank you so much, Priyanka. I do this for a living. So you can see on my IG page, my burner is very naughty. It keeps going low and high by itself. Has a mind of its own. So you can see on my IG page every day, on my Instagram page, on my YouTube, on my Facebook, I release a new recipe. So during lockdown, that's the only thing that's been keeping me normal and busy. And I get messages every day from people saying, wow, you've really inspired us back into the kitchen. And Dipna, thank you for getting us through this lockdown. But I don't think people realize that it's not me that's getting them through. It's actually them and you guys who are getting me through the lockdown, because you're requesting these recipes, you're supporting me, and you know, that is what is keeping me sane. Indu is saying looks yummy. Seema, hi. Yes, the ingredients are underneath and I will post on all my social media pages. Go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram at Dipna Anand, and my YouTube page is Dipna Anand as well, like this, Dipna and then Anand. Anand, if you're in London, great stuff. Right, this doesn't take long, like I said, at all. And I am just going to show you how delicious this is looking. In fact, I am just going to quickly taste first for seasoning, and then if you want to adjust the seasoning, you can make your own homemade paneer and use that for this, or you can buy ready-made. It's absolutely your choice. So there, I shouldn't speak with my mouth full. That is delicious. Right, let me show you. That is actually done. So my paneer for the dish is done. Now we need to move on to the next part. So I'm going to just leave that to one side. And I need my tawa now. Well, I call it a tawa, but this one is actually a crepe pan like this. So I want to put that onto my heat and just heat it. And then I'm going to go ahead and heat 2 tortillas. So this is like a open paneer wrap. That's the easiest way to tell you what this is. It's an open paneer wrap. Let me get this out of the way. Hi all of you. You know, I am so impressed that so many people are watching right now. Isn't the stir fry going for so long? Looks kind of dry. No, it's not dry. I can assure you it's very moist. Here you go. Let me show you the moisture in that, and it's perfectly cooked. Look at this. It's not, I promise you it's not dry at all. It's actually delicious. I just tasted it. I wouldn't lie to you. Okay, right, put that there. Righty, and now what I want to do is just heat my tortillas. So I've just got plain tortilla wraps here. You can even do this with a chapati, make fresh chapatis and do it that way. Now I do this for quite a few of the football clubs here in London, and it goes down amazingly. You don't have to put paneer. We do it actually with chicken and lamb, so it's up to you what you want to add in. Hi everyone. Thank you, Daksha. That's really kind. Thank you so much. And yeah, you don't want the paneer to go rubbery, so it's very important that you don't overcook it. So we had it on for about 4 or 5 minutes, which is pretty much sufficient. Hi, Malti. Are you Punjabi? Yes, Hanji, I am Punjabi. I can speak Punjabi too. Thodi ji Punjabi mainu aandi hai. Is that good? Yeah. Right, I'm just turn this around, and now what I want is I need, so I was very impressed because I managed to get one of my favorite products here in London. Okay, so I'm just buttering or gheeing. Is that even a word? Gheeing. Someone should Google that. Right, let's take this, flip this over, and what I'm doing is just not making it crispy, but just cooking the tortilla on both sides just to give it that nice texture and that nice kind of edge. Perfect. I have a chimta here. which I could use too. Wow, that paneer is nice. I can. It was quite spicy, which is good. My green chilies must have been really hot. Anita, great recipe. Thank you. Hi Asha, how are you doing? The recipe, yes, I will put the recipe. I will make sure I put it on my social media pages, and I will also share it on the Amul page as well. And what I do want to touch upon is the initiative that Amul is taking, doing these recipes and cook at home. I think it's absolutely amazing, and what a great idea, because like I said, in lockdown, cooking is keeping me normal and sane, and that is so important. Right, this one is done, and I'm going to get the other one on. That butteriness on the tortilla just gives it that extra dimension. Trust me, and try this recipe. Thank you, Priya. That's very kind of you. I've tried a few of her recipes. Thank you so much. Wow, Namesh, I like that. Dipnaism. Is that how you say it? Dipnaism. What's your name? My name is Dipna. D-I-P-N-A. Some people call me Dipe. Oh, I can hear the ice cream van. So every around this time here in the UK, it's like, what's the time now? It's like 12:45. At this time, we have the ice cream man who comes, and I normally run out and get an ice cream, but hey, I'm not going to do that right now because we are looking forward to some paneer pataka. Right, just put the rest of, so a little bit more of the Amul ghee just over that, and that is perfect like this. So again, a nice, quick, easy dish. What I'm going to do is put my paneer into a plate like this. Get it into a plate whilst my tortilla is just heating. Okay, perfect stuff. So my paneer is nice and warm, so I'm trying to be as quick as I can with this. Right, switch off the heat. My tortilla is nice and hot, so I'm going to get that there. Look at that, 2 perfect tortillas. Right, I am actually now ready to go ahead and make my wraps, but before I do that, I want to see if there's any questions. If anyone wants to ask anything, you can go ahead and do that. Did you also show non-veg recipes? I haven't yet, but if you are doing this, you can do it with chicken. Lamb works really well as well. Thank you for so many comments. That's very kind. Hi to Kumad and Ankit and Neeraj and Harshini. How are you all doing? Right, now I like to present this on a board like this just because I like it to look good when you take it to the table, and it just looks, wow, like a pataka, and that's what it is. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to, right, go ahead and actually fill my paneer patakas. Are you ready? So I have 2 of these. One is a little bit smaller actually, which is quite odd, but hey. Okay, and now what I'm going to go ahead and do, right, some salad leaves. These are just mixed salad leaves. I'm just putting some on this side and some on that side like this. I have some finely chopped red onion. Again, salad wise, you can add whatever you want to this. You can make a nice cucumber as well. That would be really yummy. A cucumber. So I'm putting a few red onions, some salad leaves. Who else do we have? Do we have to boil the chicken first? No, what I would do is just pan fry the chicken like I did with the paneer. And when the chicken is about 85 to 90% cooked, then start to add all of your other ingredients. So if you are using chicken, cook it from raw in the pan. So like a stir fry. If you're using lamb mince, that would be another great one to add in here as well. So again, the same concept, the principle applies. Okay, so I have this. Let me show you again how delicious that looks. Almost like a chili paneer, but not the unhealthy style. That's fried. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my paneer. So I'll be quite generous in my portion over here. And some on this side. Oh, this looks so good. I'm very excited because this is looking so yummy. I need some peppers on that one. Great stuff. Whoever's having these is sure going to be full on a delicious lunch here in London. I think my dad is going to be having it for sure. So what I want to also put at this stage, right, I have some tamarind chutney. Now you can buy this ready-made, but I've made it myself. So it's tamarind, and this is the one that we serve at the restaurant. I have some mint and coriander yogurt chutney, and I also have some mayonnaise. Now this is what's going to make this pataka the bomb, trust me. Looks tempting. Seema, hi, thank you. And Priya, can't wait to try your cookie dough. Yes, I made cookie dough today on my Instagram page, so please do go ahead and try that. Right, let's go ahead and sauce up. Right, tamarind. So what I'm doing is tamarind all over like this. I get really excited when there's good food in front of me. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Okay, a little bit of mint chutney on here as well. Goodness gracious. If you don't have squeezy bottles, just use a spoon to spoon these over. That's absolutely fine. And some mayonnaise. Now, like I said, if you don't want to add the mayo because you know, you don't eat the egg or whatever, that's absolutely fine. So going in with some, oh my goodness gracious, look at this. And now I always serve this, I don't know why, but even when I do it for the football clubs, I always serve it with these colourful fur because, or fur papad, because it just makes it look so nice and colourful. So I'm going to put some of these just on the side, not too many, but just on the side to make it look nice and colourful and even more delicious than it already is. And all I need to do now is I saved some spring onions, so you're going to get those over like this. I've told you I get really excited when there's good food in front of me. And some coriander. Are you watching? Are you salivating? Because I am salivating right now. A nice generous amount of coriander on this as well, because coriander with that paneer stir fry. So I would call it like an Indo-Chinese style paneer stir fry in open wrap. And guys, there you have it. My paneer pataka. Now, those of you that were asking, what is paneer pataka? Tell me that doesn't look like a pataka. How good does this look? Just look at this. Now, it's an open wrap. You can see, let me turn it this side actually, so you can actually see the paneer and the fur make it so nice and colorful. Hi, coming live from Australia. Hi, Gavin, how are you doing? Indu is in the house and he said, wow, that's a wow dish. It is, and you know, it's important to create that nice wow factor, but at the same time, something simple and easy. The tamarind I made myself, the mint chutney I made myself, but you can buy these all if you don't want to make them yourself, but hey, give it a go however you like. Someone said, Vandana is saying my mouth has started watering. Vandana, I think you should try this dish. Priti is saying she's drooling. Great stuff. Well, I'm so happy that you actually have loved this dish. I can see all your comments, and we now have a few minutes just at the end to answer any questions. So what I'm going to do is put that down and answer any of your questions that you might have about the dish, about my restaurant, about my 2 books. And I had a message beforehand from someone on my Instagram who said, please, can you tell us about your books? And I will show you my books actually. Here are my 2 books. So I am an author of 2 cookbooks. My first one is called Beyond Brilliant, and that was a sellout. It was released in 2014 with the picture of Gordon Ramsay on the back, and my foreword in there done by Heston Blumenthal. Yes, great names. And then my second book I released 2 years ago, just under actually, called Dipna Brilliant. And my foreword for that is done by Michelle Rue Jr., a very good friend of mine. So both books are actually heavily involved with me being so passionate about being in the industry. I also have my own cookery school here in London. I'm working with the Compass Group, which is a huge contract catering firm. So I do lots of football stadiums. I do lots of leisure venues. I do pop-ups in many of the banks here. I do lots and lots of demonstrations. So for me, this lockdown has been quite hard to deal with because I'm so used to being all over the country and doing lives and doing demonstrations and pop-ups, and then being at my dad's restaurant on the weekend serving all my customers. And now all of a sudden in lockdown, we're locked down at home. But what I have been doing, like I told you is I do a recipe a day. So please, please, you guys are the one that actually help me. So please go ahead and subscribe to me on my YouTube channel. It's Dipna Anand, because it's your support and you know, your positive comments that keep me motivated and keep me inspired. So thank you so much. Please do go ahead and give me a follow. My Instagram handle is @Dipna Anand. Super talented. Thank you, Vanna. Madhu is saying yummy. Beautiful. Keisha is saying Kayati, yum recipe. Kayati, thank you so much. You're saying God bless you, and it's people like you that inspire me to be even better and do even more. Believe you me, it's been very tough in this lockdown for me to kind of keep sane, but my recipes actually keep me sane and keep me busy. Spell out name on Instagram, please. So it's D-I, like this, D-I-P-N-A. And then the surname is A-N-A-N-D. So it's Dipna Anand. That's on YouTube, and that's also on Instagram. This is great. So we've finished under half an hour. Like I said, we have a few minutes now for any questions and any comments that I'm happy to read out. My paneer pataka is lovely, actually. And I don't have to worry, because even if you eat this in 20 minutes or half an hour, it's still going to be absolutely yummy. I did that last time, so I know it was still absolutely amazing. Alternative to cheese. So if you don't want to use paneer, you can do a stir-fried veg version of this. What works really well, and I've tried, is mushroom. Mushroom pataka is absolutely delicious as well. I love mushrooms. So you could try it with mushrooms. Like I said, you can try it with any types of mince, so chicken mince, lamb mince is absolutely fine. You could try it with boneless chicken thigh pieces and make it like a chicken pataka. That's great as well. Or an assortment of vegetables like green beans, asparagus, some baby corn. Give it a mix of vegetables. You might want to blanch the vegetables beforehand and then throw them all in and cook them with the sauce. Well done, Shefi is saying Raj. Sanjana is, thank you so much, Sanjana, for clarifying that. Perrin, hi. When shall you be back again? Nobeen, that's a very nice question. I like that question, and I'm sure, because you guys have given me so much love, I'm sure I'll be back. You've really enjoyed the recipe, so thank you so much for that. Yummy paneer pataka it is. Keisha is saying love it. How about broccoli? Broccoli is a good one. What I would do with the broccoli is I would blanch it in water beforehand and then just give it a boil, and then actually put it into your stir fry. That would really work well. Thank you so much. Why the dish was named pataka? Raj, good question. My mum told me to call it pataka because when I showed it to her like this, I said, shall I call this an open paneer wrap? She said, it looks like a pataka to me. So just because of the vibrancy and the wow factor of the dish, I've called it a pataka. And I think that's okay, right? Because it looks quite good. Okay, so that's why we have done that. Thank you, Anu. You're saying your way of explaining is very good. That's very kind. Nabeen is saying thank you as well. So guys, thank you so much. I'll be signing off now in good time. The video is of course going to be saved, and I will make sure I post the recipe and the method on my page as well. So please do go ahead and show me your support by following me and following my restaurant page, which is Brilliant Restaurant Southall. Thank you again. Looks lovely. Thank you so much. You know, this is absolutely amazing, and like I said, you guys are getting me through this lockdown. Amul, you know, hats off to you and your initiative for what you are doing. I am just so happy that I managed to get this product in London. We need to see more of this. Thank you so much, guys. It's been great. Stay safe and stay happy. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.